Money counter gon' count up 100. Cut the check and I cry like an onion. Only focus on women and money. Being broke made me sick to my stomach.
If y'all don't know, I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. I will say that first and foremost. I'm not a Heat fan. I'm not a Cavs fan. I'm a wherever he at fan. And the he that I'm referring to is LeBron James. I'm a GOAT fan. You see what I did there? GOAT fan. Anyways, I'm a wherever he at fan. I'm a fan of the GOAT. So, but I'ma still get this video. A watch, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it really breaks my heart the fact that they got knocked out in the first round. Did they win a game? I think was it 4-1? It was 4-1, wasn't it? It was 4-1. It was Wolves in 5, bro. I honestly think Shannon cursed the Lakers, bro. I blame Shannon Sharpe. If none of that stuff had ever happened, with him getting exposed for being a sexual deviant, the demons that Cat Williams was talking to Shannon Sharpe about, Shannon is one of them, for sure. For sure. That's why he was just kiki ha ha. I blame Shannon. But I think LeBron should retire, bro. I think it's about that time, man. No matter what the Lakers do, no matter who the Lakers get, they got this man right here, bro. We thought this was the fleece of the century. Bro, he's a fraud, bro. Luka is a fraud, bro. He is a defensive liability. He could never be the GOAT. Never. GOATs play both sides of the ball. GOATs are elite at both. Basketball is not just scoring, bro. It's not. It's not, bro. You have to be able to do both. Luka can only play one side, and he can play defense a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking about un poquito. He's one of those. If you're new to the channel, now that I got that intro out the way, if you're new to the channel, it's Lock In Des, man. Y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your new time, bro, I'm tweaking out. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. At 500, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be giving away some bread. So if you support me, I will support you back. At 1K, we will be doing a wave check. Wave check at 1K, man. Lock In Turban is in the building. Lock In Turban is still in the building. Make sure y'all watch this video all the way through, too. Watch this full video. Watch the whole video. Don't just watch 30 seconds, gang. It's not. What's the point? But with that being said, let's see what the truth every Lakers fan needs to hear, bro. Remember, I'm not a Lakers fan, though. I'm a wherever he at fan. No cap.
The Los Angeles Lakers had home court. They had momentum. They had Luka, LeBron, and a demon named AR-15.
Austin Reaves is a fraud, too. Hold on. Let's look up Austin Reaves stats. Y'all know who I need right now? You know who, bro? Where is RDC at? Where is RDC, bro? We need a LeBron off-season video. We should have had LeBron cussing out, bro. Austin Reaves is a fraud, bro. He was getting all this hype as the best third option. He would be a first option on another team. Bro, this is his stats, bro. 41 minutes. 12 points. 35 minutes, 17 points. 41 minutes, 20 points, okay? Decent. That's not enough. 43 minutes, 16 points. 37 minutes, 16 points. And his shooting splits is mid. He's shooting 40 and below. One game he shot 50, that's it. Bro, he's a fraud, bro. He has to go. I don't know, dog.
Behind the back he goes. The line, the jam! OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5.
Shannon, this is your fault, bro. You want to be so freaked out, bro. It rubbed off on the Lakers, dog. I blame Shannon Sharpe, bro. You are a part of the problem, dog. It's all this Lakers in 5.
Yes, the roster had holes, but who cared? They had the best player in the series.
This is when he's at his best, when he's improvising. Oh my goodness, he's at his best. Stop it!
The NBA's all-time leading scorer.
With the left hand.
And playoff momentum.
And Dorian Finney-Smith, they swing it around. Luka for 3.
Nearly everyone had them winning in 5 or 6 games.
Look
So,
at our
what went wrong?
I was looking at. I hate Anthony.
The Lakers didn't just lose, they were
Bro, I hate Anthony
outclassed.
Edwards, bro.
Drives inside on the slam. Oh, what a finish from Anthony Edwards.
If it wasn't Ant, it was Julius Randle.
Randle inside, off balance, got it.
Former Laker, by the way.
If not them, it was Minnesota's shooters.
He is off the wide action, and DiVincenzo holds it and laces the deep 3. Dante with some dynamite.
Bro ain't never did that a day in his life. He go up against the Lakers. He prime Ray Allen. He prime Steph.
And when those shooters went cold in Game 5, Rudy Gobert turned back the clock, dropping 27 points and 24 rebounds like a reincarnated Moses Malone.
Randle inside. Slammed in by Gobert.
The Lakers walk into the offseason with more questions than answers. Will Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves
Gobert
sign
dropped
extensions this
27
summer?
and
Can they
24,
find
bro.
a center JJ Redick
Rudy
actually
Gobert,
trusts?
gang.
What can they get with a pile of expiring contracts and future picks? How long is JJ Redick's leash? And most importantly, what is LeBron James doing on June 29th? The Lakers can't
That's my birthday. Shee. Hey, LeBron, go ahead and retire for my birthday, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just retire, bro. Do me a favor. Forget the what's it called? Forget the farewell tour. You don't need it. You all ready to go. Just retire, bro. If I wake up and LeBron announced that he retired on my birthday, I will be the happiest man of all time. No more, bro. You won't embarrass yourself no more, bro. I get that he's 40. I get that he's 40. He probably just out there hooping. He just out there hooping. To him, he just out there hooping. To everybody else, he's supposed to be winning championships. That's not fair. He's 40. This is not Miami, gang. He's not 27 no more. Y'all holding him to this expectation, bro, is just he's just hooping. And he just so happened to be hooping at a high level because he's the GOAT.
afford to make
All right, I'm
any
done
more
pausing.
mistakes. With a 26-year-old superstar in his prime, his 26-year-old co-star eyeing a substantial pay raise, and a soon-to-be 41-year-old GOAT waiting to ride off in the sunset, the stakes haven't been this high in a while. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and my fellow GOATs, don't miss out on the opportunity to create lasting memories by going and seeing these awesome games. Ticket. Make sure to have several
Nice
free
try, yeah.
agents. Jackson Hayes,
You got a timeout. No! That's not going to happen. The lobbing jam.
Markieff Morris, Alex Len, and Christian Coloco,
Luka, the lob, the jam. Christian Coloco.
none of whom figure to be very big parts of their plans moving forward.
Get them out of here,
Replacing
bro.
these roster deadweights with depth and players Redick and LeBron actually trust will be the Lakers' first order of business. Chronologically, the first opportunity for the Lakers to improve their roster is on draft night. For now, the Lakers just
Who is
have
there
the
to draft,
55th
bro?
pick. But with teams like
55th
Brooklyn,
pick, bro?
Washington, Utah, and OKC all having multiple firsts, could the Lakers look to trade some future assets for the right win-now rookie? Georgetown's Thomas Sorber or St. Joseph's Rasheer Fleming
LeBron don't
certainly
do
fit
rookies,
the bill.
bro.
And Reynolds chucks it ahead.
LeBron don't like young players.
Good enough to help off the bench next
That's not
season,
happening.
but young enough to develop into starters down the line. The Lakers are walking a tightrope between two timelines. They need to maximize their time left with LeBron without completely destroying their future with Luka and Austin Reaves.
Doncic has the rebound. Up ahead. Great pass to LeBron. Score it. It rolls around and finds the net.
Fleming and Sorber are two of a handful of college players who could fit both objectives. With the lowest number of early entrants in years, the Lakers are unlikely to strike gold in the undrafted heap. And while players like Creighton's Ryan Kalkbrenner, Stanford's Maxime Reynaud, or Florida's Alex Condon could be high upside plays on cheap deals, it's very unlikely any of them will be available when the Lakers pick at 55. And then there's LeBron and Dorian Finney-Smith.
Basketball, very high percentage early in the season. Oh, the follow by Dorian Finney-Smith had a free run to the basket.
LeBron has a $52.6 million player option. Retirement unlikely.
Yeah, he not gonna. I forgot about that. Anybody in their right mind is not declining $56 million. He's not gonna retire on my birthday, y'all. I'm sorry.
Work LeBron! LBJ! Look out!
He's not leaving without a farewell tour. Trade demand gets serious. He's not ditching Bronny.
All ready? All right. You see the intensity, right? Just play carefree, though. Don't worry about mistakes. Just go out and play hard.
He'll be a Laker next year, but the number on that paycheck could change. LeBron doesn't owe the Lakers a dime.
Be aware. Lob! Oh! LeBron! The lob in the jam as he came down the lane and found by AR.
At 40 years old, he's still playing at an all-NBA level and would earn his salary on his name alone. If he opts out and signs a cheaper one-year deal, it would give LA much-needed cap flexibility under the new CBA. Dorian Finney-Smith.
He don't need to do that, though. LeBron doesn't have to do that, though. He's at the end of his career. He's overachieved. Why does he need to take a pay cut, bro? Realistically, why does LeBron have to take a pay cut? That's really unfair. For them to not win, the Lakers are not going to win, bro. No matter what Rob Pelinka think he's finna do, the Lakers are not winning anything, bro. The league is really just too good at this point, bro. The league is too good. You have OKC out there. You have the Celtics out there. You got Minnesota, the Nuggets. You got, who else? The Cavs all of a sudden. Bro, the league is too good, bro. The Lakers is not winning with this trash heap of players. These vet minimum ad players. No, bro. I'm sorry. LeBron's not taking a pay cut.
Smith also has a player option for $15.3 million, and it's hard to argue he'd get anything close to that on the open market by opting out.
Drives looking.
$15 million is crazy.
Straight on three-pointer. It's good. Dorian Finney-Smith knocks down the three.
Could the Lakers convince Dorian Finney-Smith to opt out and sign a 3-year deal starting around 10 or 11 million, freeing up a little more cap flexibility for this offseason?
3-on-2. LeBron left wing. Dorian Finney-Smith.
If James and Finney-Smith opt in, the Lakers will be over the luxury tax line and will need to mostly resort to trades to fix their roster.
Here's James. Oh,
Make it work.
James.
Thankfully, the Lakers have 3 major aces in the hole. They have expiring contracts. They have the most team-friendly contract in the NBA in Austin Reaves.
Reaves has it. 5 seconds to go.
God. I ain't gonna lie, they fleeced Austin Reaves. He got finessed. He got the worst deal for how he hooping, for how he was hooping. Until the playoffs coming in, all of a sudden, he forget he a basketball player. He forget that he's supposed to be the best third option ever in the league. Maybe he not underpaid. He paid just enough. He played to his pay. He paid to his he played to his pay in this playoff series. He definitely did.
And they're the Los Angeles Lakers. Austin Reaves, Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura, Maxi Kleber, and Gabe Vincent combined to form around $70 million in expiring contracts. Even if you take out Reaves, who Rob Pelinka swears is part of the long-term plans in LA, that's still $58 million. More than enough to absorb 3 significant role players.
Is really any good?
The Lakers, 2031 first-round pick, 2024's first-rounder Dalton Knecht, and 5 years worth of pick swaps. And the Lakers might have the worst first-rounder Dalton Knecht. And
his name is Knecht, bro. I could have sworn his name was Connect. Oops.
5 years worth of pick swaps, and the Lakers might have the type of package needed to get a serious co-star for Luka and Reaves going forward. Nope, not Giannis. There are 13 teams that can beat that offer with their eyes closed, but there are some teams that could be desperate to sell this offseason. The Pelicans are a mess. Depending on what happens in the draft lottery, could New Orleans be down for a complete fire sale? And would the Lakers want any part of CJ McCollum or DeJounte Murray?
Why, bro? Bro, do y'all hear what he's saying, bro? CJ McCollum, DeJounte Murray, bro. Be for real, gang. Not helping, bro. That's all I hear is Bradley Beal. That's what that sound like to me, Bradley Beal. And y'all see how that go.
Mid-range for DeJounte. He'll take the layup and get it. Ties it at 110. CJ knows the clock is down. He's going up. Double clutch. Yes!
If it meant getting Zion in a Lakers jersey?
It is taken away.
Pointless.
The Orlando Magic have an expensive young core, and they're already feeling the
Zion has
squeeze
done
of the
nothing.
second apron.
Franz Wagner will take the shot with 5, with 4 for the lead. He's got it, and they've got the lead.
Could Orlando be desperate to clear out salaries like Jonathan Isaac, Goga, or Cole Anthony? Are they having any buyer's remorse on Jalen Suggs ahead of his extension kicking in?
Howard to Suggs. Suggs with a spin, goes inside, puts it in. Miracle shot by Jalen Suggs.
The Boston Celtics may be title contenders right now, but they're also the most expensive team in NBA history. New ownership
Jesus.
could be looking to cut costs. Could Jaylen Brown or Drew Holiday be available for the right price?
Second round. Takes to Washington. Jaylen Brown!
I ain't delusional.
Elevates and flies
I'm
off
not
for the
delusional.
jam.
What about Derek White
can't
or Sam
fool me.
Hauser?
Sam Hauser, sure. Who is that? No offense, but who is Sam Hauser?
Kevin Durant probably isn't going to become a Laker, but stranger things have happened.
O'Neal to Booker, gives it up. Durant, corner 3 for the tie, and he got it!
Oh
Kevin
my
Durant right in
gosh,
front of
bro.
the Phoenix bench, swishes home a 3 to 7.
All I'm hearing is like a bunch of terrible ideas, bro. That's all I'm hearing, bro. The Lakers are cooked. No matter what, they're cooked.
To overtime.
Does a package centered around Austin Reaves and expiring contracts beat out the inevitable Rockets or Heat offer? Pairing Luka and LeBron with Kevin Durant might be the most Lakers thing the Lakers have ever Lakered. Okay, I hear you. Let's assume for a second that the Lakers are telling the truth.
They don't need Kevin Durant, bro. This is the problem, bro. Y'all just want to throw stars around, bro. Get a center. Get a center. For the love of God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Please, on my soul, get a center. Y'all got... I'm stressed out, dog. Because LeBron don't deserve this, bro. LeBron does not deserve this. This is madness. Bro's talking about Kevin Durant on the Lakers. No. Jalen Suggs, DeJounte Murray, Zion, bro. No, they all suck. They all suck. I'm sorry. They are all trash.
Truth. They love Austin Reaves and won't trade him for anything short of Jokic or Giannis.
Schroeder gives it right back. Reaves.
Austin ain't even half of them.
Dramatic move by Austin Reaves.
If Luka, LeBron, and Reaves are the core heading into next season, what LA actually needs more than anything is Mark Williams version 2.0.
Mark Williams! Right on top of Marvin Bagley!
The real Mark Williams is a highly overrated, injury-prone role player that plays for the Hornets and was victory-lapping the Lakers' loss on socials. Mark Williams 2.0 is the player that the people who don't actually watch Mark Williams play think Mark Williams is. You know, an agile, bouncy, efficient lob threat who blocks shots and runs the court. The type of big
who's
that
Mark
both
Williams?
Luka and LeBron have had a lot of success with in the past.
2.0?
He's going to bounce to Luka at center court. So the Pelicans give it up. And Riley with the alley-oop reverse slam dunk.
Reaves the rebound. Curry still scoreless in the second half. And the catch and finish from Davis. What a pass
But where do you find Mark Williams 2.0?
Right.
Is he real? Maybe he's like Sasquatch. One name the Lakers might want to look at is former Montverde star Shannon Sharpe. Sharpe isn't the 7'2" giant Williams is, but he has just as much game with half the medical history. He's also an elite shot blocker, something the Lakers desperately need around Doncic and Reaves.
A lot of dribbling. Wallace denied. Do not go in on Day-Day.
It's slim pickings. Good teams don't usually trade their good bigs, and bad teams rarely ever have good ones to give. Nick Claxton, Clint Capella, Goga, Mo Wagner, Jonathan Isaac. Roll the dice and pick your poison. Luka and LeBron can make average bigs look quite exceptional. The problem for them this year is that Alex Len, Jackson Hayes, and Christian Coloco didn't quite rise to the bar of average. The Lakers have another pair of major issues. First, they lack complete basketball players. They were either struggling to score with Hayes and Vando or struggling to defend with Rui and Reaves. As much as they clearly need to plug their issues at the 5 spot, they need better rounded players with fewer unplayable deficiencies. Secondly, they need substantially better athletes. The problem is, athletes who can actually play basketball for JJ Redick don't grow on trees, and the ones who fit the bill aren't going to come cheap.
Need some help. Yes! Woo! Start the party! Giannis Antetokounmpo!
But the Lakers have a great sales pitch. Come play with LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves on a 1-year deal. Get the easiest shots you've ever had. Have the whole world watch you on national television playing for one of the 2 most iconic franchises in NBA history.
Man, you think players really care about that these days, bro? I'm going where that money go. What that money talking about, LA? Off the rip, you play in LA, off the rip, your money gone. All your home games, you're cooked in LA. I wouldn't even want to play on the Lakers, to be honest. The Lakers are cooked. LeBron has to leave the Lakers. He has to go to a different team, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not, and the sad part is, it's not gonna happen. He's not gonna leave the Lakers. He's not. The Lakers is like the perfect team to just ride out your legacy on, bro. They're gonna have to figure it out with Luka Doncic and AR in a couple years, bro. And y'all have fun with that. I ain't watching the NBA anymore when LeBron retires.
And
bro.
be coached by your dad's favorite hoops podcaster.
Over, LeBron's in deep. LeBron needs help. He finds Luka to beat the clock. Got it!
Tough shot. Didn't mean nothing, though.
Rob, where do I sign? Maybe it's time to talk about the 6'3" elephant in the room. How do the Lakers actually feel about first-year head coach JJ Redick? LeBron and Luka have stood by Redick publicly, and Rob Pelinka has said nothing to suggest he regrets the hire. But did the playoffs change anything? Redick was out-coached against the Wolves. Point blank, period. His decision to play his starters for 24 straight minutes in a Game 4 loss was met with warranted criticism. LeBron is 40. And Luka is Luka. This isn't NBA 2K, and you can't just turn the fatigue sliders off. He followed up this decision with a controversial pre-game media availability.
Sticking with the 5 you stuck with in the 4th quarter the other day, and is there an assistant or someone maybe that you'll lean on tonight, maybe to try to get some other guys involved if that opportunity presents itself?
Are you saying that because I'm inexperienced and that was an inexperienced decision that I made?
In Game 5, it was JJ Redick who chose not to play a center in the starting lineup, and as Rudy Gobert destroyed the Lakers, who chose not to play a center in the...
Hold on, y'all. How tall is Dorian Finney-Smith? JJ, you might be the problem, gang. You might be the issue. 6'7". I ain't even gonna do it. So you telling me you had Dorian Finney-Smith on 7... My bad, y'all. I just have 7-1. I just have to really put everything into perspective.
Starting lineup. And as Rudy Gobert destroyed the Lakers inside, it was Redick who went to 33-year-old stretch big man Maxi Kleber, who hasn't played since January. Redick's critics would argue an undersized subpar rebounder like Kleber wasn't the answer. His defenders would argue the answer wasn't on the roster. The truth is that JJ showed guts. What he lacked was humility and maybe experience. His rotations were bold but flawed, but he's smart enough to know that the pendulum swings both ways. If the Lakers Lakers had won Game 4, all of the talk would be about his bold and gutsy decision. If Maxi Kleber had come out and hit 5 threes, JJ would be deemed a coaching legend, but that didn't happen. Both decisions backfired. Both resulted in losses, and Redick didn't seem to understand what all the fuss was about.
Are you saying that because I'm inexperienced and that was an inexperienced decision that I made? You think I don't talk to my assistants about substitutions every single time out?
No, I just think there's a lot of coaches lean on their assistants in those situations.
As do I,
There's a lot going
every
on.
single time. That's a weird assumption.
JJ.
The West is getting better. Seeds 2 through 8 were separated by 4 games this season, and with the Spurs potentially back to full health next year, the margin for error is razor thin. The Lakers have a full summer to figure out the roster around their big 3, and they'll have a full training camp to work on building up chemistry between Luka, LeBron, and Reaves.
You know, it's tough to get that chemistry on the court without any practices, so I'm really excited to have the preseason with those two, you know, so we can learn about each other on court a lot. I look back like with Kyrie when he got traded to the Mavs, you know, we didn't really connect on the court. Like you can see next year, we had preseason together, and it was just amazing.
With JJ Redick a year older and hopefully a year wiser, a 7-footer not named Jackson Hayes, a few motivated veterans who fit the system, and a rejuvenated Luka Doncic, LA has a chance to.
LeBron, if you gonna really do this, bro, you gotta get Luka in shape, dog. Luka has to get back to like how he was looking when he was a rookie, bro. How he was looking when he was a rookie. I'm a rapper, not really. Luka gotta get in better shape. He gotta be able to move his feet better. He gotta play better defense, bro. I saw something like he gave up the most drives in the playoffs or something, like something stupid, bro. Something stupid on defense. Luka has no defense. He has no D. Straight up.
To silence their haters. The Lakers might be a lot of things next season.
And if he's not scoring, then that means he's not doing anything.
Luka with 2 for the win.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Will it count? LeBron James at the buzzer.
Shout out to GOAT for this video. Basically, bro, trading AR for a rookie would be the dumbest thing we could do. Trading a proven player for an unknown is wild. Facts. I don't know. The Lakers don't have a championship roster. No inside presence, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Getting rid of AD was crazy, bro. Getting rid of Anthony Davis was crazy. It's understandable because it's Luka Doncic. But y'all got rid of y'all main defender, bro. Y'all got rid of y'all, bro. I promise you on my soul. If AD was still on the Lakers, they would have beat the Timberwolves. I promise you. The Timberwolves have never been a problem for the Lakers. The Wolves, bro. LeBron don't lose to the Timberwolves, bro. You tell it, bro. LeBron lost to the Timberwolves, bro. Really, really get that into your mental, bro. Really understand that he lost to the Timberwolves in the playoffs. That don't even sound right, bro. But with that being said, I've yapped long enough. I know this video probably dumb long. It is what it is. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on the Lakers and LeBron and everything in the comment section below. I greatly appreciate anybody that managed to watch this full video, bro. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Peace.